Hey YouTube, what's going on? This is iTalk. Here, and in today's video, we have a brand new video. So today we got two topics I quickly want to talk about, but the first one's a little bit more interesting to me at least. So we have a brand new exclusive emote called the Bhangra Boogie. I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm just going to call it the Boogie emote, I guess. I don't know. I'm terrible with saying names of emotes and stuff like that, but we have a brand new exclusive. It's been a while since we've had an exclusive anything really. I mean, I think the last skin we had that was exclusive was Glow, and that expired like the end of 2019. So we really haven't had any exclusive skins slash emotes in a while. And now it looks like this new emote is going to be a timed exclusive. Think of it like the Tango skin as well as the Complex skin. Both of these were earnable and then they were released into the item shop for everyone. This is probably going to be the case with this emote. It is free for anyone that has a OnePlus 3 series phone or newer, and they get a code and they're able to apply it to their account. It's pretty self-explanatory how you actually get it. I'll leave a link to the website in the description. But anyway, we're going to talk a little bit about this emote because a lot of people are kind of confused by it, and we're going to just talk about it here. So what happened today is that Fortnite tweeted out saying, "Come together to celebrate. Get the Bhangra Boogie," I hope again I pronounced that correctly, emote first on OnePlus devices. More details here. So the important word here is first. A lot of people like to write that word off as not really important, but it actually is extremely important that they say first on the OnePlus devices. Let's continue on here. And then it says here on the website, it says Fortnite at 90 FPS for the first time on a smartphone. Boost your Fortnite experience with smoother gameplay. And they say introducing the new Fortnite Bhangra Boogie emote first, again, that word first on OnePlus devices. And also, Merle put out a tweet saying, is it exclusive to the phones or will it eventually arrive to the Fortnite item shop store? And they responded saying it is exclusive to OnePlus, available on the OnePlus 3 and all later OnePlus devices, which pretty much almost confirmed that, oh, it looks like this emote is only for OnePlus 3 devices and higher, and that's it. Well, they actually deleted the tweet. I never really trust phone companies on Twitter, especially when they say things like this. Remember when we all thought the Iris skin was going to be exclusive? That was actually partially because Samsung kind of hyped it up, being like, oh, the Iris skin, oh, it might be on the phone. You might have to watch the press conference to see if it's on the phone or not. Like, they really tricked us into trying to watch their boring press conference just to see if this Iris skin was going to be exclusive for them. I don't trust phone companies on Twitter whenever they say anything like that. But like I said, they deleted the tweet. So this pretty much, again, tells me it is going to be an item shop emote sometime in the near future. I don't know when it's going to be in the item shop, but I feel like it's going to be a while before we get it in the item shop. Because think about it. If you're trying to promote a phone, right, and you're giving an exclusive with it, I wouldn't put that emote in the item shop for a while, because why would you want people to get a free emote for buying a phone and then you just throw it in the item shop within a week or two? There's no way they would get any phone sales for that. So if people are really desperate for this emote and they don't have a friend that has this phone to just give them a code for it, you'll get some sales. That's how exclusives work. That's how people buy consoles, is because they want an exclusive skin that will only be available to them if they order or buy that specific item. Could they mean later on that it's going to be on all Android devices? Because if that's the case, that's also pretty interesting, but I think it will be eventually in the item shop. A lot of people point out that it actually has the item shop tag, but Scenario also had that, and Scenario, as you know, was only for the S10, the S10 Plus, and the S10e. So that makes more sense on why you see that emote as being an item shop source. So that must mean, okay, then that means they're going to sell in the item shop. That doesn't always confirm it, but I think that's what they're going to do. First on OnePlus devices, second in the item shop. And then the last thing we're going to talk about today is that Epic Games has received a $250 million investment from Sony that gives the company a minority stake, will aim for a broader collaboration between both companies, will not impact releasing games on other platforms. Fortnite will never die. This tweet came from Slasher over on Twitter. Really good source, honestly, for all things related to esports and just stuff like that. Like, I really like him as a source. He's a really nice guy. But he's saying here that Sony paid Fortnite $250 million for an investment. You know how if you have a PlayStation 4 and you get those free skins every once in a while for having PS Plus? Well, that's kind of what they're paying for, it looks like. They're gonna keep paying Fortnite to be like, hey, we want these skins to be given out to PlayStation Plus owners. And I feel like this is kind of stopping Xbox and Nintendo from being able to give us free skins and free items every so often for owning the membership and stuff like that. I think that's what they're trying to do here. I think they're just paying their way to be like, hey, we still want to give our customers free exclusives for just having PlayStation Plus. And they're going to keep that friendship going with this huge $250 billion business investment deal. And to me, I think this is a cool thing because, again, free cosmetics, who doesn't love that? But the other thing as well is that this also really shows that PlayStation has a lot of faith in Fortnite, even during this time, even though the game isn't dead by any stretch and it's not unpopular by any stretch of the imagination. But putting in $250 billion into a game is pretty insane. Yeah, and Slasher's right. I don't think Fortnite's really ever going to die if they keep getting this kind of funding, and I'm very happy for this. That doesn't mean that we're only going to get PlayStation exclusives for the time being, but this does mean, I think, that PlayStation is going to be continuing giving people free cosmetics for owning PlayStation Plus, which is a good thing in my opinion. But as well is that the thing with PlayStation, if you guys do not know this, is that Sony has exclusives, and Sony likes to pay for exclusives to have certain things first. Like if you ever play Call of Duty Modern Warfare, they hold back on certain things for a month or two, or even an entire year. If you remember, the Spec Ops was only for PlayStation for an entire year for PlayStation first. That's kind of what's going on here. But the thing with PlayStation is that they only give out free cosmetics. They don't hold content for PlayStation owners first. They don't do any of that because Fortnite just probably wouldn't allow that. But for other games, they do that. So in this case, it looks like PlayStation kind of has the higher up in terms of all other gaming companies for Fortnite, as they keep putting money into them. And that just means more cosmetics for us and also more exclusives for PlayStation. And that'll be it for the video today, guys. So hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know with a like, but only if you enjoy the content. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new, and turn on the bell just so you get all of my latest uploads. And comment down below, what are your opinions on what I talked about today? What do you think about the new Bhangra emote? What do you think about it coming into the item shop? Most likely. And what do you think about PlayStation giving $250 billion to Fortnite? I would love to know. Follow me on Twitter at ITalkFortnite. Follow me on Instagram, ICanTalkFortnite. And if you'd like to use me for support a creator, my code is ITalkFortnite. Thank you guys so much that use that code. Seriously, it really does help me out a ton. And thank you guys so much for watching. I'll catch you all later. See ya.